bottom. AM, let's hit the throttle. Yeah, hands going up. Let's hit the dance floor again.
Hello, welcome to the Wild Review. I'm the Wild Reviewer, and today I'm going to review a thing. Today I'm talking about the Marvel Universe, specifically the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Not the cinema, the cinematic. That's the proper way of saying it. Although it's not going to be exactly what you think. If you think I'm going to talk about all the Marvel movies, you're wrong. I'll be very honest with you when it comes to these movies, but I have not seen all of them. And if you're a friend that is watching this video, you will know I have not watched all the Marvel movies. I've only seen about 5. Well, that's technically not true. I think I've seen more than that. I've seen all 3 Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire. Unfortunately, those are not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They have a different Spider-Man. And I saw Spider-Man Homecoming. I saw Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. And recently, I just saw Black Panther, which is the whole reason why I'm making this. Because Black Panther was pretty intense, it was pretty cool. But I wanted to start off by saying I don't know all the Marvel movies. I know there are a bunch of different Marvel movies that I have yet to see. I didn't see Civil War, I didn't see the Hulk, I didn't see Thor, Captain America, any of the Iron Man movies. I'm not that into Marvel movies, believe it or not. My friends kind of are slowly getting me into seeing them. I plan on seeing Infinity War because that just looks really cool. It's kind of weird, the genres that I like to watch. I definitely enjoy sci-fi, as seen by me having an obsession with Doctor Who and Rick and Morty and Lab Rats, even though that's more of a children's sci-fi comedy, but there was still sci-fi elements involved with it. I even like superhero stories, and I never exactly said I hate superhero stories. I think those stories are pretty cool, but for some reason the Marvel movies just never caught my attention. When I was little, I never had a favorite superhero from Marvel or DC. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know there were 2 different companies that had different types of superheroes. I genuinely thought that all the superheroes were part of one company, and that's honest. I actually thought Batman was in the same universe as Spider-Man, and that they would do a crossover movie one day, but they're 2 completely different companies, so I know that now. Don't come at me. So I haven't seen all the Marvel movies, so I know there's an ending. I know Marvel movies always have 2 specific things that are in every movie. They'll always have a Stan Lee cameo, which are really funny, and they'll always have after-credit scenes. And in this case, Black Panther had 2 different after-credit scenes. I'm not going to go into what the after-credit scenes are, just in case if you haven't seen them. But I will say there is a character that I know is from a different Marvel movie. I don't know his name, which might be good because I don't have to say it, and I really didn't know who he was or what movie he was from. I know that the endings will always have like maybe a cameo from another Marvel character, and also what's cool is the Marvel movies, since they're all linked up together, they'll like go into the ending will like start the beginning for the next Marvel movie, even if it doesn't necessarily involve that character, which is pretty interesting, and it'll tell you at the very end that, you know, this character will return in whatever movie. In this case, Black Panther is going to return in Infinity War, so that's pretty cool. But Black Panther, that's the movie that I'm mostly going to be talking about today. I enjoyed it. I'm not going to go detail for detail of what exactly happened, because again, this may be coming out at a time that you know, some of you may have not seen it yet. It may still be in theaters because it's doing pretty well. That's the difference with Star Wars and Jumanji. Those videos came out a month after they were in theaters, so it was okay for me to talk about it. But this is going up next week. I just saw it yesterday, and it's going up in a week from now. So I won't give that much away in case you still haven't seen it. but I would definitely recommend you go see it. It is a really good movie. It is funny. It's very interesting. The fight scenes were definitely intense. I definitely felt some hype during the fight scenes. The music was pretty good. I know that basically the whole movie had music from Kendrick Lamar. I don't listen to his music much. I'm not into his kind of music. I'm not into hip-hop. I'm not into rap. So I don't really know much of his music. I'm more into the rock, pop music. But I felt the music was pretty good and fit very well with multiple scenes. I'm not exactly sure if one of his songs was during the big fight scene, so I shouldn't even say his song during the fight scene was good, because I don't even know if that was his music, but it probably wasn't. But I think everything was pretty well done. That's really all I have to say about it. I don't know much of Marvel, like I said, so I can't really comment on him, because I know he was in Civil War, Black Panther. That's where he was introduced, at least that's what I was told, so I can't really give my opinion on his performance in there. If you want my personal opinion, my favorite Marvel character is Spider-Man. I've seen 4 movies of him, so that's really as much of Marvel that I have knowledge of, really just Spider-Man. The Tobey Maguire movies were really good. It's kind of a shame that they're not part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But whoever made that decision, well, I don't know. You messed up, I guess. I mean, I guess they didn't mess up. Homecoming was pretty good with that other, what's his name? Tom something? I don't know his last name. I don't want to mess it up. But he was pretty good. I didn't know he was British. Doctor Strange was pretty good. It was a bit funny. Some parts were funny. Guardians of the Galaxy was very funny. And it was very interesting. And I didn't see the first one, so it was kind of hard for me to follow the second one. But I seem to understand the second one pretty well. I had got the impression that Groot, who is the tree person, he obviously was, I don't know, regrown. He was kind of like regrowing and is now a baby, and now he's just regrowing back into an adult. Yeah. Those are all the Marvel movies that I've seen, but I definitely know I'm seeing Infinity War, which is an Avengers movie, and I'm mostly seeing that because it does genuinely look really good, and seeing that I have seen, I haven't seen a lot of Marvel, but I've seen a little bit of it. Maybe seeing Infinity War will make me interested to see the Civil War movie, or any of the Iron Man movies, or the first Guardians of the Galaxy. So that's what I'm hoping. Also, I like the idea of just a really big crossover movie with all the Marvel superheroes. That just looks really cool. Plus, Spider-Man's in it. I like Spider-Man. So that's what I think of Black Panther and some of the Marvel movies that I've seen. I'm sorry this was God damn it. I don't want to get sick! It's flu season! So that's what I think of Black Panther. I thought it was really good. And Marvel as a whole, I think it's a really good company. Mostly because it's the only movie company that I know that actually combines all of their stories into one universe. And I think that's really cool. So props to them. And they do a lot of hard work when it comes to those movies. I could tell because they release I guess 3 a year. I don't know. So that's what I think of all that stuff regarding Marvel. Now I want to hear what you people think. Have you seen Black Panther yet? And what is your favorite Marvel movie? Do you agree or disagree with anything that I said in this video? Tell me in the comments, and also leave me your suggestions for whatever movie, TV show, random thing you want me to talk about next. Thanks for watching The Wild Review on The Wild Reviewer, and you just saw me review a thing. Hey, thanks for checking out The Wild Review this week. Make sure you come back next week because we're looking at another movie ripoff based off of Puss in Boots, full of weirdly colored things and scenes that are just really unnecessary. It's gonna be a fun one.
like wildlife.